Okay, this is an installment of Ask the Coach with Master Coach Chad Coy. We have a question from a new member. She's been a member for about 3 weeks. She's just started eating healthier and she's exercising. She wants to know why she is not losing weight like she thought she would.
Well, there could be a few things that come into factor there. Number one, you're eating healthy. What does that mean? I mean, if you don't know exactly how many calories you're taking in, then it's difficult to start to lose weight. I mean, a pound of fat is 3,500 calories that you have to burn in a given week. So every given day you have to have a certain amount of caloric deficit. So if you say, I'm eating healthy, but then you're kind of eyeballing your portions, well, you don't know how many calories you're taking in. So probably the first step I would do is go get a food scale. You can run down to most of the grocery stores in town have one, or you go online and get a nice digital one for about 25 bucks from Amazon.com. And then what you're going to do is you're going to weigh your food, so then you know exactly how many calories to take in. That would be a first. And the other thing is look at what's the macronutrient profile. I mean, are you taking in enough protein? Are you taking in too many carbohydrates? Do you have too much fat? How are you combining those foods? Those food combinations have a huge, they have a huge push on whether you're losing weight or not. So if you're eating a lot of fat with a lot of carbs, well, that's what we call a splurging meal, so you're not going to have as much weight loss as you'd want. So at the end of the day, you just got to look at what is my macronutrient profile. So a good place to start would be 40% protein, 40% carbs, 20% fat. Adjust that for your makeup, for your activity level. If you're exercising heavily, you're going to probably need more carbs. If you're not exercising as much, you won't need as many carbs. And those carbohydrates, where are those carbohydrates coming from? Are you getting starchy carbohydrates? Are you using fibrous carbohydrates? You eat a lot of fruit. One common misconception is you can eat fruit all the time because it's healthy for you. It is. It has a lot of great phytonutrients and nutrients in it. The only thing is that your body has a certain limiting enzyme that takes those carbohydrates from fruit, and they're going to shunt them towards storing them, towards body fat. So if you look at fruit, fruit is really in nature only available for 4 to 6 week period of the year. So your body has a reserve mechanism, so when you're getting too much, it's going to store it away. So you want to make sure if you're going to have fruit, either first thing in the morning when your blood glucose levels are very low and your body can assimilate easily, or post-workout. You know, you don't want to be nibbling on fruit. Now, granted, I will tell you this, I'd rather see you eat an apple than a Snickers bar, because it's the better of two evils. But I'd rather have you see a plate of vegetables and a chicken breast. I think that would be a better option. The other thing is don't, as far as you started moving, how many calories are you actually burning? You know, I know most of the machines will have, a lot of machines now that we have, a lot of cardio machines, you can take your heart rate. Probably the best thing you can do, a lot of my clients use it, go and buy yourself a Garmin. You know, it's a heart rate monitor. It puts it's a watch or an armband. A heart rate monitor comes around your chest. It monitors your heart rate while you're exercising, and it's going to give you a pretty accurate caloric burn. You know, a lot of people think they're going to come, they're going to go on the treadmill and you walk. Well, you walk for 30 minutes and you burn 250 calories. So what's a better way of doing it? Come do a blast session, do a boot camp session, do a functional session, or go yourself and actually do some higher intensity cardiovascular exercise. Ramp the intensity up. You'll burn more calories. The key there is burning calories. So for our original question, you know, I'm in the gym. I've been here for 3 weeks. I'm watching what I eat. And I'm exercising. Why am I not losing weight? Well, we've got to have some objective things that we can look at, and that becomes how many calories should you be eating? How many calories are you eating? If you're not in a caloric deficit, you're not going to lose weight. And then as far as when you're exercising, are you burning enough calories? So when you combine those two, burning calories and not eating, that's that cat's meow. It's going to wrap it all together, and you're going to start to lose the weight that you want. If you need help with that, that's why we use Easy Club Fit, which is our tool here that we provide to you from the club. We give it to you. And all you got to do is you log in, we plug in the information that you need, and then boom, you're done, and it helps you. Hopefully that answers your question. Look forward to the next one.